How goes it, everybody? Remazdo, aka Bird, here. And we're back again with another one of the Bird Does gaming videos. Today we've got What Never Was. It's a fairly new game. It's one of the free ones. It seems to be one of the, I'm curious as to where this is going to go. It seems more story-based than anything else. I'm wondering if this is going to be, this might be a one episode type video, or it could be multi-episode. Not sure yet. It's a fairly new developer, I think. Didn't see many other things from them like this, so we're going to see where this takes us. So let's go ahead and start a new game here. Jump right into it. Hope his day's going well.
Hey, Mom, where are you? Wait, what? So you're not coming? But I'm already here. I know, but Mom, don't we owe it to Grandpa to... Yeah, I know, it's just... What? You can't sell the clock? Grandpa's had that for years. Okay, whatever. It's fine. I can just start clearing out my boxes and then... I don't know. We can come back tomorrow and do the rest? Yeah. Bye.
Well, that's tough. Losing somebody important in your family is never easy.
I'm really going to miss you, Grandpa. All right. Let's do this.
And then having to go through their life and actually clear out all of the stuff. Okay, so it's standard movement options. Ooh, that's nice. We're in the country someplace.
I have always loved the British countryside.
Oh, we're in Britain. Okay, that's nice. Some objects are worth inspecting more than once.
It's a shame to be stuck in here on such a nice day.
Oh.
Not to mention all the memories.
Yeah.
I have always loved the British countryside.
Okay, so I can't interact with the window. But yeah, no, it's never easy.
Aw, it's a picture of us. Grandpa, you sweet old bastard.
It's never easy losing somebody you care about, especially somebody like a grandfather figure. It's hard to do, and then having to go through their life and to move things. And I'm a sentimental person. I hold on to a lot of things, that are important to me, because these things have memories tied to them. I still have every gift my grandfather ever gave me. So going through and knowing that they're going to be getting rid of all of these books and all this, there's the grandfather clock she was talking about, getting rid of things like this.
Oh, Grandma's cello. So this is where it ended up. I really wish I knew if that was in tune or not. Oh, Grandma's cello.
So now that
this is where it ended up.
Not everything gets multiple
It's a magnifying glass. For magnifying things.
For magnifying things. Oh, cool.
A desk drawer. It's locked. A desk drawer. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
All of them are locked.
It's locked.
Oh, we got another drawer here. Alright, that one works.
An open desk drawer. A desk drawer.
I like her kind of cynical kind of humor. That's fun.
Maps. Lots of maps.
Lots of maps.
Grandpa loved reading maps. And making maps.
I like reading and making maps too. I'll have to show you guys sometime. I took a blueprinting class. So, in an effort to try and get our backyard cleaned up, I actually drew a full layout, like to scale layout on some graph paper of our backyard. Like, I will have to show that to you sometime. I'll do a little video or something. Maybe that'll be one of my how-tos, how to do simple blueprint. You know, that'd be kind of fun. It's a useful skill.
It's going to take forever to sort through all these. Grandpa sure did like his books.
I like books too.
Fairies by Brian Froud and Alan Lee.
Brian Froud and
The
Alan
Hero
Lee.
with 1,000 Faces by Joseph Campbell.
Celtic myths and legends.
Celtic myths and legends.
Nah, I don't feel like reading. These books are all so old.
Celtic myths and legends.
So it kind of cycles through.
I wonder how many of these he charted or drew himself. I loved when we drew maps of places we made up together. We'd draw our own cities, fantasy villages and the like, all named something along the lines of Sarahville, of course. But hey, what do you expect from an 8-year-old girl?
That's pretty true. I used to do that too. My last name in the mundane world actually starts with a Z, so a lot of my fantasy worlds had a Z in them somewhere because I thought that was cool. Yeah, kids.
Maps. I'm sure some of these are worth keeping, but I'm not going to sit down and sort through them right now. It looks like a torn out page. A torn out page. What's this? A torn out page.
Okay, so we have a journal. Alright. Let's start from the top. All the things we already have. Cell phone. A Matson flip phone. It's a year old, but still works pretty great. I'm not in a hurry to upgrade, even though the new smartphones look pretty nifty. Well, maybe I would if I could afford one. Isn't that the truth? August 20th. Okay, so we're in August. It's kind of nifty. Just put a little sticker on the back of it, as kids are wont to do. Make it their own. I had a little flip phone, little Razor, when I was younger, before I upgraded to the smartphone, because they were awesome. I still have my old little Nokia phone too, a little like brick. You could charge that thing up, and the charge would last like 5 to 6 days, and you could throw it. I threw mine out of a window on a 3rd story. Went down, picked up all the pieces, put it back together, and it still turned on. Those phones were amazing. You could beat them up and just destroy them, and they would still work. Student ID. A student ID from my school. I'm still not sure if studying botanics and biology is right for me, and God knows Mom doesn't think so. But I like nature, and I like the idea of maybe one day fixing the planet and winning the Nobel Prize or something. Or setting up a flower shop, you know, whichever. Also, not the best picture, but yeah, it's me. No, that's cute. That's cool, though. You know, because it's the Biological Institute of A.H. I wonder where A.H. is. She has a bit of an accent. I wonder. But, no, I just, I think if you're a kid, you know, you're younger, and you're not sure what you want to do with your life, that's fine. You know, when I was a kid, I wanted to be a paleontologist. Then I wanted to be a supervillain. And now I'm trying to get through school to be a engineer or a physicist. But I also work in retail at the moment. That's what you got to do sometimes. And I'm doing Beastbox. So, you know, if you find something that you like she says that she likes, you know, I like nature and the idea of maybe fixing the planet and winning a Nobel Prize or something, or setting up a flower shop. Those are the things she's passionate about. So she should aim for that, and don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You know? Do what you love to do. You know, within reason. You know, if what you love to do is, I don't know, setting cars on fire? Probably can't make a living off that. Unless you're a stuntman and a special effects guy on the movies. Then you can set cars on fire all day long, and you can actually make a living off it and do what you love. So yeah, even then you can do something you love. So yeah. Necklace. Okay, so that's what she was holding. Looked like almost like a great caterpillar thing earlier. A necklace I got from Grandpa when I turned 10. He joked that it was magical and that it would keep me safe from monsters and such under my bed. And I believed him for the longest time. I've worn it since, and now that he's gone, I don't think I'll ever stop wearing it. Yeah. Page number 2. Okay, so we're missing page number 1. It seems no coincidence that both the resting place of Pele and Pariakaka would happen to be in the mountains. The trek has gone well, and although the winds are ominous, my clothing and necessities have carried me well so far. The guide I hired upon arrival have typo there. Guys, there's a typo there. Proved invaluable. Have proven invaluable. Not only in his knowledge of the thick forest, but also for his rich knowledge of his company. And his company. And not unexpectedly, this symbol of water could be found at the peak of the summit along with the alchemic symbol for water. Okay. Again, these symbols seem interconnected, and while one set are alchemical symbols known to many people, the other seems strange and of no cultural design that at least I am knowledgeable of. The encounter on Hawaii makes me certain that the other two elements must bear significance as well. What will I find on this mountain? Okay, so he's on an expedition someplace. He's finding, like, there's a symbol of water he's talking about, and there's the alchemical symbol, which is correct. It's it's one of those things that it's kind of like shaped like a cup. Water goes on the top, you got your cup. I love researching stuff and learning stuff. So, like, I've actually got a book somewhere on alchemical symbols from, like, the 17th century. So it's kind of cool. I like that kind of stuff. All right, what else we got? Oh, we didn't finish looking at the desk.
It's a banker's lamp.
Oh.
Probably really old, but in great condition. It's a banker's lamp.
Oh.
Oh, Grandpa's old travel diary. Seems like a Pele, goddess of fire.
Pele. Okay.
Why was Grandpa researching Hawaiian myths? He sure could draw, though. I mean, look at that goddess dragon thing.
Yeah, that's how I describe stuff sometimes.
I should see if I can find the missing pages before.
This must be from Grandma and Grandpa's wedding. They look so sweet together. This must be. I'm only here to. It's Grandpa on one of his expeditions. He sure was adventurous. I wonder where this is, and what Grandpa was doing there.
I can't really tell from the photo.
It's Grandpa. I'm only here to pick up my. I'm going to miss hearing about all of your adventures. Aw, it's a desk drawer.
You sweet old bastard. Oh,
It
we got another one.
looks like a torn out page.
Okay, we got another one. Oh, right, page number 5. Elfston. Also sometimes known as troll stones, the subject of Scandinavian folklore. Normal rocks with holes in them, the size of an acorn, were considered lucky, otherworldly, and useful. Hung from the necks of livestock, it would protect them and the farmers alike from malicious predators, trolls, and even incubi. In some tales, the owner of a true elf stone is also able to see the otherwise invisible common troll through the hole in the rock. While several of these were on display, only one of them looked to be the one I was looking for, carved in a way that no average jeweler could, and with ore in place of where the hole should be. I didn't acquire it through the most honest of means, but no one came to harm, and I'm sure its disappearance wouldn't be noticed. I do wonder how it fits into all of this, though. I must study it thoroughly. Huh. I've actually heard of something like that. You've got, you can actually, like, there's cartoons growing up as a kid and things that I remember reading and stuff like that. You got the stone, you look to the center, you can see another world. It's like something like the mirror myth, where you can step through, Alice in in Wonderland. You step through the mirror into this other world. Similar kind of concept. Not quite the same, but similar. Oh, can we go outside? Can we go outside? Oh.
It's the hatch I came up through. It's the hatch. I should stay and at least get my stuff.
Yeah, probably should. What else we got? Anything under the table? Nothing I can see.
Ah, the old gramophone.
The old gramophone.
I used to put this on for Grandpa after dinner, and we'd sit and listen to it together. I've never been much into swing music, but it was our little tradition.
You gotta keep those little traditions, you know?
The old gramophone.
Okay, before anybody says anything, I've already checked. It actually had some information on the page before I got the game. This song is in the public domain, so I don't have to worry about any copyright stuff, I don't think. If I do, I will gladly cut this part out, but I figure why not? You know, for now, if anybody has any issues with it or they have noticed something I don't, please let me know. It is not my intention to make this a problem. I do not own this song, just, you know. There, I've finished my little disclaimer.
These books are all so old. Hey, wait. Is that the biography of George Lee?
What a globe. Huh. Grandpa sure had some cool stuff that I've never seen.
Yeah.
What are these strange markings and symbols? What a globe. Huh. Grandpa sure had some cool stuff that I've never seen.
Okay, hold on. Shu, Egypt. Fusang, China. Pele, Hawaii. And that's the one that I was having a hard time pronouncing. It looks like in
Shu, Egypt. And a symbol of a swirl? Is that supposed to be wind? I'm guessing it's wind. Shu, Egypt.
Yeah.
And Fusang, China. And a symbol of a tree. Fusang, China. And hey, this is that goddess thing mentioned in Grandpa's diary. Pele, Hawaii. And a fire symbol. Hey, this is that Pariakaka, South America.
Pariakaka.
And that looks like a drop of water.
Now I know how to, you know, pronounce that.
Pariakaka, South America.
Pariakaka.
And that looks like a drop of water. An old bicycle. I'm pretty sure this exact model is in fashion again. The rust just makes it more hip. An old bicycle. Hiking by train. Hiking by train. I'm leaving by train.
I am leaving by train. There's a hole in the ground there.
Fairies. By Brian Frow.
Lots of
and Alan
books.
Lee. Could this be one of the diary pages?
Ooh, which one's this? Picked up journal page 1. I finally landed on Hawaii and will soon begin my arduous climb up Mauna Loa. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Please correct me if I'm not. I'm not much of a climber, but I'm filled with determination. I will, however, first take some days to recuperate from the very tiresome travel, from which my fear of flights did not exactly improve. Not only was the pilot rude and dismissive of safety protocol, he also seemed completely unsure at times of what he was doing. Yeah, nah, I'm not cool with that. Good job for facing your fears, though, guy. Regardless, I'm here, and will spend the coming days in the village of Pahala. Whatever secrets Pele, goddess of fire, holds, it is now within my grasp. I have definitely reached the right place. Although I'm weary from travel, I'm too excited to sleep. The villagers are friendly, but warn me of herding customs, something I have no intent to do. I have also noticed the alchemic symbol for fire etched over people's doorways. It connects to Pele, of course, but is it linked to the crest I've sought as well? Okay, and this one, see, it's a fire, a little triangle pointing upwards. You know, so it's kind of like, you know, you get your fire, you know, base of the fire, and the fire goes up. Kind of thing. Alright, so zoom.
It's a chessboard.
Chessboard.
With the game already in progress. I wonder who's winning.
Progress.
Actually, I wonder who Grandpa was playing. It's a chess. There's no one to play. There's no one to play. A typewriter. Can't imagine it's been used much. Grandpa was always the fountain pen type.
Yeah.
A typewriter. It's a lamp. It's a lamp for the typewriter.
See, I'm having a bit of difficulty because I keep wanting to, like, click on things and find all the information it has to give me. But for some reason, not everything has a huge amount of,
The hero with a...
It's... Whoa. This looks like it belongs in a museum. Or like a Scottish cathedral. Whoa. Nuh-uh. I've watched too many movies to go about stealing ancient relics. I prefer my face unmelted. Thank you very much. Nuh-uh. I've watched too many movies to go about stealing ancient relics.
You know, from the accent, she reminds me...
Grandpa loved reading maps and making maps. She
reminds me of my grandmother. My grandmother was a Canadian immigrant. So I'm technically, I guess, third generation Canadian. And, yeah, so her accent kind of reminds me of that just a little bit. Alright.
It's a landscape painting of Whittington.
Whittington.
It's of a field just outside of the village. This one always gave me a chill. I mean, it's beautiful and all, but it has this otherworldly feel to it.
Otherworldly, huh?
It's a landscape. I am not taking this with me right now.
Huh.
It's of a farm not far from where Grandma used to work. I wonder if it still looks the same. It's a landscape painting of Whittington.
Well, I wonder, so Whittington, if they're in, I'm guessing Whittington's someplace in England. I, myself, am currently stationed in California, haha. Never had a chance to visit England. Really hope to someday. So we will see if we can make it there one day.
My grandfather's grandfather clock. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a...
Woodchuck could chuck wood.
Grandpa loved this thing. Told me it was one of a kind. Although, he never actually told me why.
No! Well, it's got the alchemical symbols around the outside. That's pretty unique.
Come to think of it, I don't even know where he got it from. On one of his travels, I guess. I can't believe Mom wants to sell this. I get that he missed a lot of her childhood. But come on, I'd take it if I could. But where in my 18 square meter student apartment would I fit this thing? My grandfather's... It weighs like 200 pounds. There is no way I can pick this up.
Well, see, that's something, you know, that's really difficult. You know, when somebody dies, everybody is affected. You know, and it's really hard to come together, I think, sometimes. And but at the same time, you know, you should take everybody's feeling. You might be hurting. You might be hurting terribly bad, but everybody else involved is also hurting. So, I don't know. I can somewhat understand what the mother is feeling, but I can also understand what the granddaughter's feeling. What was her name? Sarah Elizabeth Wright. Yeah, I can understand where she's feeling too a little bit.
There are 4 hands, and none of them are moving. That old man never could fix anything properly.
Okay, he and I don't share something. So we share books, maps, chess, relics, music, things like that. But we do not share the fact that we can't fix it.
There are 4 hands. It's locked. It needs a key to open. It's locked.
So I can't actually...
It needs a key. It's locked.
I can't actually affect that. Okay. What do we got? What's this? Play me.
A tape recorder. The post-it says play me. That's definitely Grandpa's handwriting. A tape recorder.
Oh, he left a message for us.
Hello. This is Howard James Wright with a message for my granddaughter, Sarah Elizabeth Wright. So if anyone else is listening, they can start off immediately, please.
I like this old man.
Sarah, if you are listening to this, then it means I'm gone. But I don't want you to be too sad about it. That's just the way life goes sometimes. So, chin up, my little pixie. Remember our grand moments. All the adventures we had when you were a little one and I wasn't such a cranky old man. I know you have questions for me. It's true I kept secrets from you and your mother, but there were good reasons. There are things in this world greater than ourselves, and I needed to protect you from them. I didn't want either of you to face the dangers that I've had to... I never wanted to place such a burden on your shoulders, but now it's unavoidable. Pixie, I need your help, but I can't just tell you. I have to show you. You will need to see for yourself. This world is full of secrets. From the tallest tree to the deepest river, in every breath of wind and every dancing flame. All you have to do is look. Goodbye, Sarah. I love you very much.
Goodbye,
Wow.
Grandpa.
So it seems he didn't just go on these
The
adventures.
post-its, that's definitely Grandpa's handwriting.
This world is full of secrets. From the tallest tree to the deepest river,
Turn
in
this
every
off.
breath
Yes,
of
but
wind
this-
and
yeah.
every dancing flame.
Enough of that.
All you have to do is look. Goodbye, Sarah. I love you very much.
She, he really did. He really did care about her, and you can tell.
Hey, Mr. Pickles. How have you been holding up? Hey, Mr. How have you been holding up?
Okay, that's a cute little pig. It reminds me of my first stuffed animal. Like, everybody had, I think, some toy or stuffy or something that was just their thing. I had an elephant that my aunt told me that the sound elephants make was point. That's the sound. That's the human equivalent of the sound elephants make. So my stuffed elephant was point. That was his name.
Oh man, my old A station.
My old A
I spent hours
station.
playing games on this thing. I must have played through the Adventures of Merida every single summer
The
I was
Adventures
here.
of Merida.
I wonder if it still works. Oh man, damn, the adapter's missing. Probably for the best. Damn, the
Oh
adapter's
man,
missing.
these old systems.
Probably for the best.
Guitar and
I wouldn't get
piccolo.
anything done today if I started.
Ah, here's my stuff.
These are the things I kept in Grandma and Grandpa's house for whenever I'd spend some weeks of the summer here. Man, it's gonna feel weird clearing all this stuff up.
Ah,
I'm not grabbing my stuff until
So we got
I've made
guitar and
sure I have
piccolo.
everything I need in here.
We got Flight Wolf 32. We got The Adventures of Merida. We've got... Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can actually... Can't read those ones. Mine Rail. Cold Fusion. Books of Amazie. That's fun. That's a fun little thing they added in there. Making their own little like, game station kind of deal. Alright, oh, we didn't check this corner very well. Oh, hold on.
it's a small, simple key. Maybe
Maybe
it fits
it's
the
the
desk.
desk.
It's a small, simple
Okay.
key. Maybe it fits
We got
the
a
desk.
key! So maybe, just maybe. Aha.
That's a really nice binocular. Monocular? A pretty fancy looking compass. I guess Grandpa used it a lot. Nah. I can find my way. Nah. This will be perfect for my next sail across the seven seas. This will be telescope. That's a really nice telescope.
Telescope.
Avast me, matey. Yar.
Avast me, matey.
That's a really nice telescope.
An open desk drawer. An open desk drawer.
Nope. Nothing. Ooh,
It's
what's
an old... Must be from one... What's this?
how was that? Photograph. The photograph found in Grandpa's desk. It says Sultan Hassan Mosque, Madrasa, Egypt, 1966. Must have been from one of his trips. That's really cool. And actually, that looks like a real photograph. Oh, you know, so this isn't just game creation. This is actually something that's around there.
This looks like one of a tour. What's this?
All right, page number 4. All I've worked for sure is here. I know it. The necklace in the temple in China made all the difference, and now I'm finally in Africa, hoping to set the burning sensation of curiosity to peace. The symbols line up, and my calculations were correct. The anonymous mail I received helped on a grand scale, but I still have not managed to figure out the sender. Regardless, the last piece of knowledge should be here in Egypt, and after I've evaded my guide, he's on one of those kinds of trips, I have now found the symbols. After having evaded, I've found the symbols. It's time to learn what is behind these strange connections and events. So it's all these things from all around the world, all at the same kind of time, in a way. Interesting. No, what's this?
Huh. This tin box looks fairly old. And what could the Okay, Grandpa. I need...
It's locked.
What could the combination... Okay, Grandpa. I need a clue to unlock...
An open desk drawer.
Huh.
An open desk drawer. An open desk drawer. A desk drawer. A desk drawer.
This seems... It looks like a torn out page.
Alright, so we got another page. Let's finish this real quick. Okay, nothing else. Alright, next page. Page number 3. The alchemic symbol of earth combined with the Chinese one for tree. Oh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I've spent most of my while a trip has yet again gone well, and my research has once again led me to these symbols, I can draw no conclusion. I've spent most of my life researching the mythological connections, and yet I reach my destination and nothing, almost as if this is all an extremely elaborate prank. And sometimes I wonder if my daughter is right. Months, nay years of planning, only to eventually find a temple or shrine with another symbol, another riddle, and another clue. However, at the same time, I feel like I am closer to finding something. Oh, he's on the paper. You can't zoom in on it, but you can actually see, if you look right down in here, he started writing something and then he just trailed off. Alright, so that's all that. Oh, we got... So that's the stuff for the tape. Okay. So that's all of that. Cool. Now then, according to the journal pages, we had fire, water, earth, and air. Fire, water, earth, and air. So I'm guessing that's what these buttons are.
Paryakaka, South America. Does this globe have anything to do with Grandpa's message?
So fire...
Pellet. Oh, okay.
No.
These can be pushed.
So not fire.
What did the message say again?
Oh, wait. No, World Series from the tallest tree to the deepest river, in every breath of wind and every dancing flame. So, tree, river. So okay, so earth, water, air, and fire. So earth, water, air, and fire.
I did it! This looks like... Is this a second part of my necklace? This looks like... Is this a second part of my necklace?
Okay, so her
Whoa.
necklace is the Elston, the stone that you can look through. Nice. So we got ourselves a stone necklace. So update, I guess. When I managed to open Grandpa's globe, I found another piece of the necklace, and when I look through it, stuff glow, and I see things that aren't there. What the hell's going on? Am I going crazy? Press V to look through necklace. Okay, so is that... Huh. Okay, so V.
Whoa. Serious whoa.
Oh, man. Oh, cool! Okay. Cool. That is nifty. That is really nifty. Let's wander about with the new lens.
Pele, I should see if I can find the missing pages before moving this.
Well, don't I have all the missing pages? Or is there another one? Oh, maybe. Okay. Now, let's see here. What other things? Oh, there's that box in here. Ooh, okay, so that's gonna be a thing. So zoom in. Let's see here. P-I-E I Pixie. Whoa, that is shiny.
Whoa. Fancy
That's
key.
Fancy key. Oh, let's turn off V.
Whoa. Whoa. Fancy key.
Okay. Oh, and now the clock is going. Alright.
An open desk drawer.
Alright, not bad. So we got the symbols: fire, water, earth, and air.
That old man never could fix anything properly.
Weren't these This clock hand is a triangle facing outwards, with a line going through it. Weren't these triangles in the journal pages? This clock hand is a triangle facing inwards. This hand is a triangle facing outward. This clock hand is a triangle facing inwards. With this button seems to control what clock hand can be moved. This button seems to select clock hands. This button seems to control what clock hand can be moved.
Open, close, open, close. Okay, so let's see here. That one's water, that one's fire. Then a little rusty on my alchemical symbols. Earth, and then that means that one there should be air, right? Yeah, okay. So, we are currently on Earth. And Earth is all the way at the bottom.
Weren't these triangles in the journal
Nice.
pages?
Okay.
This button seems to select clock
Okay,
hands.
so now we got fire. Okay, fire is at 11 o'clock. Okay. And we got... Oh, let's change this first. We got water. Water is down over there at 8 o'clock. And then we got air, which is over at 2 o'clock.
Was that it?
Hey!
Did that do
We did it! Okay, what's
Whoa!
going on?
What's happening?
Okay, this is cinematic.
No!
Out of the driver's seat. Do we get sucked into the clock? I think we got sucked into the clock. So, it looks like...
That was the first time I traveled by magic, pulling at the thread that would unravel my grandfather's mysteries. I so wish he told me sooner, so we could have gone on at least one adventure together. Instead, I went on his adventure.
Huh.
The one that never was.
The one that never
But that
was.
is a longer story. For another time.
Okay, so that felt like a build-up to something to come out later. You know, I kind of dug it. You know, there's a little bit of repeats here and there in certain things, but all in all, it was a really interesting game. The mechanics were really well done. The controls were not too sluggish. You move slowly, but I think that's the way you could actually get around and make it more in depth. The puzzles were fairly spot on. Not too difficult, not too easy. And this actually worked almost like a teaser trailer for me. It's teased me for the other game, and I want to play with where this goes. Like, that was a lot of fun. Like, if they do continue this, which game developer, please do. If they do, I will definitely play this. I'm looking forward to what never was. That being said, thank you guys for hanging out with me and playing What Never Was. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. If you did, please go ahead and click, push, press, kick, punch, gently caress. Whatever you do, just go ahead and like and subscribe to Beatsbox Studios and like this video. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I love reading those things. And I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, have a good one.